everybody. This is Maria Serbina, your innovative business and media marketing mentor. Today, I have a question. Where are you at with your marketing? Because if you don't have an answer for this question, obviously you cannot build your marketing empire. So will be our topic today. Now I have another question. How committed are you to promote your business? Let's talk about commitment for a minute. I always start all my broadcasts, all my trainings from commitment. So let's talk about commitment. What is really commitment? Commitment is holding nothing back and work like this is your last opportunity. So before you start do anything in life, you have to be very, very committed. Now, let's talk about decision making. How do you make your decisions? Do you base your decisions based on urgency or priority? Think about it. What is urgent and where your priorities are? It's another important question when we start talking about marketing. So this session will be full of questions. And these questions are super important. What are we promoting or marketing? How we are promoting or marketing our product and services? Where and when? First question, what are we promoting? We talk about our product and our services. The question is how? How are you planning to do it? For example, you want to do networking with other people. You want to go to networking events. You want to promote stuff on social media, for example. Where? The question number 3, where? You have to write down exact networking events, people names, and pick right social media which works for you. When? How often you want to do your promotions? Do you have your list of people who you want to, excuse me, I'm so sorry, a list of people who you want to contact every day? How often you want to do it? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to sneeze. So when we have answer all our questions, excuse me. Now, one important thing, measure. Every time when you do something, every marketing approach, you have to measure. So what I advise you to do, create a journal where you write down all outcomes. You have to measure every marketing effort because you won't invest your money and your time in something what brings you really good outcome. You have to really measure all your activities and put your money and your effort into what brings you the best return on invested time, not just the best return on investment. What brings you the best return on invested time. Another thing when we talk about marketing plan is budget. I had an opportunity to talk quite few business owners, and the craziest thing, every time when I ask if they have a budget, They really look at me like a deer in headlights. They just say, oh, you know what, we spent money here and there. And when I say, do you have exact plan? This is my yearly budget, and I know exactly where to put money into. You have to know how much you want to invest in your business. And now I will give you example. You have to register your LLC, you have to register a company. You have to know how much it will cost you, because it will cost you between $40 and $80. Depends on state and depends what you're registering, what entity you're registering. You, at certain point, you will have to have a website because you will need your web presence, right? So you have to budget for your website. And it probably will be between $500 and $1,000. Mentoring. Are you planning to hire a mentor or coach? You have to budget it too. Like, for example, I'm really big on mentoring and coaching, because when I started hiring mentors and coaches for my business, I saw huge shift, and it will be really big expense. Of course, you can buy a bunch of little courses, but I advise completely different thing. I advise you to hire a mentor, and it could be huge for your budget, huge part of your budget, because it could be between $10,000 and $25,000, maybe even more. So you have to keep it in mind. Think if you will have to rent an office, or if you, for example, run business like a restaurant. Obviously, you need to think about equipment. You need to think about lots of things. Again, it should be in your budget. And last one, where you're planning to get this money from, and what is your time frame to actually pay back. It's a big thing to think about. Now let's talk about marketing tools. And speaking of marketing tools, I want to really bring your attention to social media. Why social media? I want to tell you a very interesting, not really interesting story, but read something from Selling Power magazine. I was going through my magazines, and I found Selling Power magazines from 2009, 2012. And I'm reading from first page editorial note. In 2009, Eric Coleman, the author of the best-selling book Socialnomics, How Social Media Transformed the Way We Live and Do Business, 2009, said it best: we don't have a choice whether we do social media. The question is how well we do it. One more time. We don't have a choice whether we do social media. The question is how well we do it. You see, I can read. So let's talk about social media for a minute. Why is it so important? It's literally crucial for our business, because in another editorial article, the Gerald, he has German last name, Schwandnettner, the publisher, talks about to be or not to be from this perspective. The question is, use social media or not to use social media, how to use it. This is the question. And the difference is that email, you remember emailing people? A thing of the past. And everybody believe in this. People who use innovation practices in their business truly believe that email a thing of the past. Of course, no cold calling. Cold calling, again, is in the past. Nowadays, we use social calling. What is social calling? When it's practically warm call and people know who you are and they know you from social media. Now I have another question to you guys. I have so many questions today. The question is, do you take advantage of Google Plus Hangouts? This is the big one. You know why? Because we talk about videos. We talk about what we're doing right now. Think about it. Think about the difference between cold calling or emailing and communicating through the video. When your clients and your customers can see you, you can educate them about your business, about your practices. And plus, they have an opportunity to talk to you, which is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely fantastic because when you do Google Hangouts, you can bring people who are watching your broadcast live into your studio. Like I can bring you right now to my studio and we can discuss questions what you have. How great is this? So guys, now let's recap what we talked about. We talked about marketing plan. So you have to have an absolutely crystal clear picture about your marketing plan. What included in your marketing plan? What is your budget? And how consistent you are, how committed you are to promote your business. So let's recap this. We talk about commitment. Commitment is holding nothing back and work like this is your last opportunity. Decision making, urgency or priority. Always think where's your urgency and your priority. So, another one, what are we promoting on marketing? How we're doing it, where and when. They're all important questions. Another one, when we're done with what, how, where, and when, we have to measure. You cannot shoot in the dark. You just don't have a choice. It's a luxury to shoot in the dark. You have to have a budget and know exactly where your money going. Marketing tools. And we talk about social media besides traditional marketing, but social media is really important. You know why, guys? Because you can measure social media, which is absolutely wonderful. So, cold emailing is a thing in the past. It's a past thing. No more cold calling. Forget about it. It's like bing, done. Now we have a thing which called social calling, which is way more better because we call it warm calling. And another one, big question, do you take advantage of Google Plus Hangouts? Because it's crucial for your business. So guys, and as always, if you need help, if you want to make a quantum leap in your business, schedule your rapid revenue growth session. You can text me at 435-668-3966, or you can send me email at maria@pinelift.com. And you will find all this information below this video. And please don't forget, post your comments, aha moments, keep communication going. So that's all for today. You have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.